ตัวสกุยมาอย่างนี้105 105 can choose one.
その
Thank you.
こ
Which was, I guess their rip on too far away. Holy smoke. Which one's that? That's their old fashioned. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, like, you know, they make some liquor. Like, wow, this is cool. Like, use that one. It's so thick, it's like yogurt.
所以前今日問我爸爸咩食，我哋問我咩食嘅。要查過係真係買到 permit 嘅。